When there's a box, not a box. When it's a package, because I like faking people like that. No, it doesn't really work like that, does it? Anyway, this is a package that just arrived today, and I have no idea what it is. I don't exactly know if it's the package that it should be, because I ordered it last week around Thursday, Friday, and I wasn't expecting it to come this soon in all complete honesty, but it's here now, and it's obviously, well, I mean, it's the only reason doing this video for each because it's gaming related, because why wouldn't it be? That's all I post on this shopping channel. I don't post much, but I will get more into that later. This is kind of gonna serve as an update video as well. So without further ado, let's have a look at what is actually in the package. I'm hoping it's what I think it is, and more importantly, I'm hoping that it works. Now, I don't know if any of you, probably not, have seen my Twitter feed lately. Well, not right now, because I did the post around, it was around that time, around Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, that I posted that I did something that will either be very, very pleased with, and actually, set me forward for the rest of my life, or that I will horribly regret for the rest of my life. And I also said it was Castlevania related. Now, I don't know if any of you people would, because I know I've got a few Castlevania videos that I do need to finish. It wasn't about that. Also, I'm pretty sure most of you have heard the recent news of a certain Castlevania game that has been re-released on PlayStation 4. So that's been 2 games. Obviously, I'm talking about Castlevania Requiem, which is basically a little compilation that has been released for the PlayStation 4 that contains both Symphony of the Night and Dracula X Wonder of Blood. Well, that got me thinking. I haven't played Symphony of the Night. I've played Wonder of Blood. I've got that on the Wii Virtual Console, and I think that's a pretty awesome game, even though I'm not that great at it. But I have not played Symphony of the Night, and I don't have a PlayStation 4. So that's 2 things that I thought kind of needed addressing. But luckily for me, Symphony of the Night, which, as you know, was released on the original PlayStation, isn't has been released on a number of platforms. Obviously the PlayStation, the aforementioned PlayStation, the Sega Saturn. I think it was released on the Xbox 360 at one point as well, on Xbox Live. I'm not totally sure if it was actually released on the PlayStation 3, but I do know that there was a digital release on another particular platform which I now actually own. And that platform is PSP. I have a family to feed. Anyways, by now I think the more astute of you may know exactly what I am talking about. But just to clear things up, well, we'll see when we find out what is in this package. Ooh, the excitement mounts. It is indeed Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicles, which, funnily enough, I thought that was going to be the PlayStation Select version. This is actually a copy of the original release of Castlevania the Dracula X Chronicles. This is more than I bargained for. What? Wow. I'm gonna have to check the order again because I wasn't expecting this. I thought it was actually going to be the PlayStation Select version. Together, at last. Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. So yeah, this was potentially my answer to that. Is that if I can't get it on the platform I own on console, I can at the very least get a handheld version of it. And yeah, there it is. I'm actually wondering if it's actually got the game in it. Anyways, there it is. Oh my god, it's falling out. No, it's escaping! Run away! Yeah, come back. It was just about to leave. But there it is. My gosh. Yeah, as you can tell, I obviously got it second hand. And honestly, the cheapest way to get it. The actual, if I'm not mistaken, the actual sort of average pricing of this is like 75 quid. I got this for about just under 50 quid, I think it was, something like that. I don't know, something like that. It was about under 50 quid. And I'm hoping, because the actual disc itself looks like it's in fairly good nick, I'm going to have to test it to find out and see if it works okay. Alrighty then. Now what you get, a half-assed, half-baked version of a game that should have a career mode in it, for Pete's sakes. So out you come, and in comes. Oh, see if I'm putting it in the right way. I don't even know. It's been a while. Let's just check. I'll end up breaking the first time I got it. That'll be just like me, in all complete honesty. Anyways, let's see. Weapon shower. Right. Let's see what we have. We'll see if it actually loads first. I mean, that would help. So far, so good. Let's start this baby up, shall we? So, yeah, aside from seeing all of this for the first time in ages, now I'm trying to look at the screen, not look at my phone screen, because I'd rather see what it actually looks like on the actual screen itself. Yes, the game has an auto-save feature. Good thing I got my memory card. Once again, thanks to the guys at Hospice Care for that. And I'm going to talk about a few things that have been happening kind of recently. Regarding my channel. So, as the people who have sort of still maybe subscribed, maybe not got any notifications or anything like that, so I don't really ask for that sort of thing. Anyway, but it's actually been starting off a bit. I know I haven't been posting an absolute shite ton of stuff. I did manage to do the bloodstained from the back demo thing, which I thought I was only just going to do it on the one thing, but I ended up doing certainly more than I thought I would. I'm sorry if you want me to skip the cutscene. This is the first time I've seen this. Because I am. Oh yeah, I'll watch it again later on and stuff, so I'm not talking about it. Anyways, let's see if I can actually skip this. That's better. Okay. So with that, what's your options we have there, shall we? Yeah, so with that, things have actually started to pick up again. When I posted that video last time before the sort of the name change and the video talking about the death of my mum, of which I might as well say now, in about 8 days time, it's going to be a year since that's happened. We are obviously going to do something with that, and I'll talk more about our experience with that kind of later. Ever since then, yeah, things have kind of been moving. You know, because I haven't posted a heck of a ton of videos, I haven't actually gained all of my stuff back. Yeah, I haven't gained that a lot of views back, but then again, I never had a lot of views to begin with. There is a video on there that's getting an absolute ton of views, and that's I'm sorry to say, it's not something that I intended to do sort of from the get-go. It's just something that I thought it was something I found. It was the first time I've seen it. I know the game had been out since 2001 and 2002, and I think it was, and I'm pretty sure a ton of people have found it like way before I did, but I thought it was freaking-tastic. A lot of other people as well kind of thought it was pretty damned interesting as well. Of course, another set of people obviously didn't, because either they've seen it all before, or it was kind of obvious to them, or I hope that's what they mean anyway, if they didn't actually see the whole video and just saw the first part of it and thought I was talking about that. Well, I wasn't. I was talking about something completely different. I hope they realise that, and whatever the reason for the dislike, which obviously could do with the cursive writing that I put down in the cursive font that I used. Sorry about that. That won't happen again. Or the fact that I didn't had my sound set up properly, so everything, my voice was all coming from the left speaker, and that didn't work. If that was that's if it was a reason for that, that's fine. And of course, for the title, which obviously people can construe as clickbait, which like I said, it wasn't my intention. I really thought it was something that was not, I wouldn't say it wasn't discovered before. In fact, I said I didn't intend for that at all in the video, and I said that at the end. I said that in the description. I didn't say this is the first time this has been seen in anything ever. It's like no, this is something that I found while playing the game, and it's and this was my reaction to it. Not this is a new pioneering, paradigm shifting thing. No, it was never intended to be that. If you think it was and you have ended up being disappointed, well, like I said, if you watched the whole video or seen the thing, you'd have found out that that was never actually the case. Anyways, let's see if this thing actually works now. Because if it does, oh wow. Good night. So I was thinking that's my sister. Yeah, this is the first time I've heard this version of the tune, which is can I fit my whole name in there? No, I think I'm just going to have to do the old thing. Shame this isn't a touch screen, but I'm not complaining. I'm doing all this with one hand. Yeah, oops, I should have just done what are we talking about? And it just about fit. Marvellous! Absolutely fan freaking marvellous. Yes, I'll have autosave and ruin everything all the time. Oh, okay. Marvellous. Oh, what's going on here? I got a Bosch Ross mode. Wow. Wow. And it's just amazing. Right, so yeah, like I said, I bought this on the PSP hoping that oh actually yeah, get to play that first time ever. I've never played something like that. So with that, I've actually gained another number of subscribers, which I'm kind of just to say thanks for all those who actually subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much, and thanks for the support, and at least some of the comments that have actually been encouraging. Just to say though, the one thing that I've sort of been spreading myself a little bit thin. I said I wasn't going to try to do that, but I kind of ended up doing that anyway. I might as well tell you now. I've kind of spread myself out a little bit more, so I've got the Twitter and I've got a Twitter account now, as I said, which is of course at Prime J. I also have somewhere to post, because I've been on Miiverse for the past about few years, and I did a number of drawings, and I've actually posted it now. I posted it in I think called the worst place possible or not, but I've actually posted them on DeviantArt, which I honestly wasn't going to do, but I was going to put them all on Twitter, but it was just, I didn't really feel, because I had quite a few followers in Miiverse, and I think most of them went to DA to continue doing their stuff. So I'm posting my artworks up on there. So if you want to have a look at that, I have a link in the description. It's all child friendly. It's not, There's no dodgy business involved. Trust me, I don't do any of that stuff at all. It's mostly fan art. Also, given that this is the month of October, and you know what that means, obviously, this being Halloween is only appropriate because it's the spooky season. Why do people say spooky? I'll never work. I don't think I'll ever be able to work that. Maybe there's a history behind it, but it just sounds daft to me. It's the spooky season, and well, in terms of like the content that I have still unfinished on my channel, it will mean that there's a few things I kind of want to wrap up, and I think this month is going to be the month that happens. So all I'm saying is look out for that. Look out for stuff to be started on. It's going to be weird me not, one point I'm saying, oh, this is Gino NLP, and then suddenly like, oh, this is Primal Jquay, and but I've basically decided to just wrap them up. It's just something I need to finish because there are more stuff that I might want to record and play, stuff like, well, what you'll see now, and other stuff that I've actually started saying that I didn't give a chance at before, but I definitely want to try it again and see what I actually think of it now. So yeah, expect like I said, expect more news, although not for every single thing. That's just how I roll. And obviously more reactionary stuff. Like I said, I only do select stuff, I'm afraid, I'm not really saying that, am I? But that's how I'm treating my channel at the moment. Not as a great big massive investment, just as a sort of a side hobby, things to keep my mind off stuff that's kind of stressing me out in life right about now. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that, and hopefully now I can get to play more of a Dracula X, and actually enjoy Symphony of the Night for the first time. Well, that's it for me. That's my little update. That's my unboxing. It seems to be kind of successful, and yep, I'll see you around with maybe, who knows what's going to come up next. I'll probably let you know either on Twitter or maybe in another update video I'll post later on with the trailer and stuff. Until then, thanks for watching and keep on playing, folks.